Thanks very much, Peter Abraham of the Boston Globe. On the eve of pitchers and catchers reporting, everything is new, from the general manager and a lot of the staff to the complex itself to some new faces. It really is a very different spring training for the Red Sox.
Well, I think the sidewalk we're standing on might be only a few days old. That's what it's like around here. Everything is new. A lot of new players. We just talked to Andrew Bailey, the new closer. There's a lot of people here that we haven't seen before, and I think the roster turnover is probably a good thing. Given that they finished in third place 2 years in a row, obviously that leads to a new manager. That leads to a new general manager, and you just sort of get a sense that they're starting over again after last year, where I think at this time everybody was thinking about the future. Now I think there's a lot more emphasis on the present.
And a lot of guys showing up early, which has not always been the case. And talking to some players, they wanted to get here and get the lay of the land with a new ballpark. But in general, it's got to be good to have this many guys up and running this early.
Well, it's amazing. I think there are a few guys here who have already thrown 3 or 4 bullpens, and spring training hasn't even officially started yet. And the first full workout won't be until Tuesday. But I think it's like in any line of work. If you have a new boss and you know he's going to be in on Monday morning, you're probably going to get there on time. Because you want to give a good first impression. And I get that idea with the players, that a lot of these guys wanted to come in early and show Bobby Valentine what they were about, and the fact that the manager has been here for a week or so kind of running these informal workouts tells you where Bobby is too. So I think you kind of see two sides here. A new manager trying to get started on the right foot, and a lot of players trying to impress him.
And a manager who's very hands-on. We knew Bobby Valentine would be, but we're seeing it right away. I mean, he is watching these bullpen sessions up close and personal. I
mean, literally standing next to the plate and pretending he's swinging a bat and trying to get a really good sense of what kind of stuff these guys have. And I've seen him do that not only with the Beckett's and Lesters and guys like that, but even with the non-roster guys. He's really taken an active role in every single guy in this roster, not just the star players. And one thing, when spring training's over, Bobby's going to know everything there is to know about this team. You get that sense.
Well, Valentine's Day was last week, but call tomorrow Valentine's Day, because that's when Bobby Valentine and pitchers and catchers report here officially, and our coverage gets going with 6 o'clock live coverage from the new JetBlue Park at Fenway South. Reporting from Florida with Peter Abraham of the Boston Globe, I'm Tom Carrick.